I'm Josie Tidmore. I'm an M.Phil student and a Fulbright fellow here at Cardiff University. So one of the things I appreciate about research is that every day is very different and it's varied, but I would say on average I come into the lab and I check my cells that are growing under the microscope, see how they're doing, and then I'll take some time to plan out the experiments for the day and think about that, and then I'll just go and do whatever experiment is on the list for that day. And then that also usually includes sort of intermittently going to lab meetings to discuss my work with my supervisors and chatting with other lab mates about problems I might be having. And yeah, it's a typical day. I think the most exciting part for me is being able to collaborate with my lab members to come up with solutions to problems that we might be having. And I think one of the great things about research is that you have so much freedom to be creative and try new and sort of out-of-the-box solutions. And so whenever I'm able to discuss these things with my team and then do the experiment and then hopefully get a result, it's always really satisfying. I think the hardest part is just having patience, and because basic science can be a really long process and it can take a long time for something to work, so you really just have to stay dedicated and keep trying new things. So I think just sort of having the patience to keep going even when things aren't working is most difficult, but it usually works out in the end. I think that's a difficult question because I love research and I can't really imagine doing something else, but if I had to choose another profession, I think I'd be a teacher, maybe a biology teacher to young students.